How's it going, everybody? This is Sunaak here, back for another episode of Pokemon LeafGreen. In the last episode, we got through Rock Tunnel and arrived here to Lavender Town, the purple noble town, apparently, is according to this sign. The noble purple town. Surprisingly, we're actually not going to be exploring this town too much because the main attraction would be here, which is the Pokemon Tower. But unfortunately, we won't be able to progress all the way through it, so instead of having to waste your time and go through it with no end, so I'll just go ahead and start exploring to the left here. Well, actually, no. Before I forget, I remember down here at Route 12, if you come to this area here, where the guard is, there's a bunch of stairs here that will lead you up to this little girl here. If you talk to her, she'll give you an item. My Pokemon's ashes are stored in Pokemon Tower. You can have this TM. I don't need it anymore. And that's pretty sad. It's called Return. If you treat your Pokemon good, it'll return your love by working its hardest in battle. So basically, as sad as that is, the TM it's a normal type move that will raise in power the more your Pokemon's happiness is. So if you max it out, I believe the power is it's a 102 base power, so it's actually a pretty good move. So now we have a new route here. This will be Route 8. So I'm actually going to fight this girl because one of these two are required. But while we're fighting her, let's go ahead and look at the new Pokemon while we're at it. The new Pokemon that are in this area, starting off with Fire Red. You guys lucked out hardcore because there is your exclusive Pokemon for this game is Growlithe. Growlithe is it's a really good mixed attacker with its stats so high. It was actually going to be one of a legendary Pokemon back then, but for some reason they decided to scrap that. They decided to scrap it for whatever reason and just continue with whatever they did. But if you can see by its stats, those are some very good stats. So the thing with the Growlithe is that he actually evolves with a Fire Stone. So honestly, he's one of those stone evolutions. If you evolve him too early, you can potentially miss out on some moves. So honestly, I recommend to evolve your Growlithes after level 31 in order for you to get the moves Takedown and Flame Wheel. So I honestly highly recommend this Pokemon if you have not picked up a fire type yet. Moving on over to the LeafGreen exclusive, we have Vulpix. It's actually a good special attacker, but the only issue with this is that it specializes in special defense and speed, being at base 100. So the thing about the reason why the stats are like this for some reason, or at least I can think that they're like this, is that in Gen 1, they did not have special attack and special defense. It was just lumped into one special stat. So it was actually a pretty crazy good Pokemon back in Gen 1. But, I mean, it's still a really good Pokemon being a Ninetales, actually. So the thing about it is that it lumped its more points into special defense, being at base 100 special defense and speed. So it's a speedy tank again, but it does do really good damage output being a special attacker. So just like Growlithe, it will evolve with a sorry, I'm blanking out, with a Fire Stone. So I actually recommend not leveling it up until after level 29. So that way you can get Will-O-Wisp, Confuse Ray, and Flamethrower. Alrighty, here fighting one of these Vulpix here. Just decided to fight it in the wild. Oh wow, actually, by nothing. So basically, I've been needing a fire type, and as you can see, we have a Vulpix in front of us. So yes, I am actually going to be capturing a Vulpix for the team. So it's actually really good. So now that we can actually space out our team and actually cover more types. So awesome, Vulpix was caught. When it is born, it has just snow white tail. The tail splits from its tips as it grows older. Foreshadowing to a different variant, maybe? So I'm going to go ahead and give this Pokemon a nickname real quick. Yes, I'm going to go ahead and name it Amaterasu. And no, I did not take time to look it up and spell it. I know how to spell it. So yes, welcome to the team Amaterasu. So while we're here... Oh, crap. Alrighty, sorry, I meant to... Now I'm going to go ahead and put up some repels while we're looking in this area because there are a couple berries and stuff that we can pick up while we're here. And I don't have any repels. Wow. So before I... Oh, well. There's a berry here. And these are actually going to be very good berries that you would like, that you would actually need to pick up. Rostaberry. And a lumberry. Very, very useful berries. Alrighty, as I was saying, those 3 berries, starting with the Lepa berry, it's one of those berries that will actually restore your PP for your moves, so it's actually very useful to pick that up. The Rost actually cures burn, and the Lumberry actually cures all status ailments, so it's very, very good berry to pick up while you're in the area. So now the next objective is... Alright, I just decided to cut that out for you guys, but I went ahead and bought some super repels, and I made sure to bring everything that I needed. So I'm going to go ahead and put Amaterasu up to the front, so that way she can go ahead and start getting some experience. And I'm going to go ahead and cut this guy out real quick so I can gain the experience for Amaterasu. Awesome, so I went ahead and okay, I'll cut this guy out too. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go ahead and just try to skip as many trainers as I can. Actually no, there's one interesting fight here I want to show off because we've never seen this type of format. Twin Power is fantastic, did you know? And then yes, this is actually going to be a double battle. This was not introduced in the first generation actually, this was introduced in the remakes for the 3rd generation. So yeah, it's where you actually pit 2 Pokemon against each other instead of just one, so I mean it's very obvious there. While that's happening, I'm just gonna hopefully knock... Oh cool, Rock Slide will hit both, so hopefully it'll knock them both out to give Amaterasu some good experience. Alrighty, so another one should help out. Especially since with Amaterasu we'll do defense down here. And that's the interesting thing about double battles. I actually really like that a lot. That, oh crap, they disabled it. That they... involve a lot of strategy, so it's actually pretty cool. There's many different combos and stuff that you can do. Oh crap, this is gonna change the direction of the attack, so you'll see stuff like that. So instead of me hitting Jigglypuff, I hit the Clefairy because of the move that it did. So it involves a lot of strategy, and I really enjoy this format of the format of battle, and that's the reason why I kind of stuck after Gen 3. But yeah, you'll see that as we go through these games. What's next? I'll go ahead and do the same thing again. Hopefully Amaterasu can knock it out, but nope, she's not that strong yet. One day, you'll be there. Alrighty, Jigglypuff goes down. Yeah, and so the 2 Pokemon split the XP, so it's not extremely great experience, but anyway, very interesting. Just decided to show that off because, I mean, there's not that many in this game because it wasn't really implemented in this generation. And y'all look goofy. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip those guys. Be careful with these bikers running around. They carry a lot of like different poison types and stuff. I'll make sure to come grab all these trainers. Not grab them, but I'll come in, battle them off screen so that way we can get the experience for Amaterasu. Put on the bike so that way I can get there quicker. Because yeah, it's just another underground tunnel again. Because unfortunately the guards still won't let us through. Like I already said, unfortunately. Redundancy at its finest. So we have a new route here being Route 7. It's the longest one you'll ever see, and it's done. But no, there's not any new Pokemon there. We've already seen them. You'll probably see like Meowth, Pidgey, and Spearow if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, welcome to Celadon City. This is actually going to be, if I'm not mistaken, the biggest city. I need to check that, but I think honestly this is going to be the biggest city in the game. So it's very, very nice. I'm going to go ahead and heal up real quick so I can save this place. But what I mean by heal up and save this place, you'll see a little bit later. But before I forget, if you come this way and behind this apartment building, you'll see an entrance. And then you can climb up these stairs here real quick. And trust me, this is going to be really worth it. So if you come here, this says what? I know everything. Okay, well apparently this guy knows everything. Okay, there's nothing that I don't know, like I wrote on the blackboard. I know about the world of Pokemon and your Game Boy Advance. Get together with your friends and enjoy trading Pokemon. Fourth wall breaking at its finest. But right here is the sole reason why we're here. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and click A on this Pokeball, and you'll see that we obtained an Eevee. I don't want to give this Eevee a nickname, but while we're heading back, I would like to go over Eevee's bio, because this is a very, very interesting and very unique Pokemon. If you've played the new games, the Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee games, you'll kind of understand what this Pokemon is about. This Pokemon actually evolves into one of 5 Pokemon in this generation, being Vaporeon through Waterstone, Flareon through a Firestone, Jolteon through a Thunderstone, and Espeon and Umbreon through Time of Day. However, you would need to trade Espeon or the Eevee into Ruby, Sapphire, or Emerald in order to get those evolutions for Umbreon or Espeon, because this game does not have an internal clock, so it can't judge that. So Espeon will need to be leveled up during the daytime, which would be around 12 p.m. and 11:59 p.m. and then vice versa, being at 12 a.m. to 11:59 a.m. for Umbreon. So those are actually very good Pokemon. Honestly, if you have not covered any of your type weaknesses here, I would highly recommend picking up an Eevee and evolving it to whatever type you need to complement your team. Because here, now that I'm done with Eevee's bio, you can come up to the 4th floor, if I'm not mistaken, and we can purchase evolution stones. Crap, that was the 3rd floor. Anyway, this is actually the Celadon department store. There are many floors with different things you can purchase around the area, so it's very, very useful to come here because you can purchase TMs, you can purchase the evolution stones, like I said. And then, let's see here. Yes, exactly here. So I'm going to pick up a Firestone for Amaterasu for later. And you know what? I'll just pick one up of every stone just in case if I need anything. Wahaha, you'll never know. So, I will see you back down on the 1st floor once I'm done shopping around a bit, and I'll let you know about everything that I purchased. Okay, yes, I actually forgot. Up here on the department store, there's a bunch of fresh waters and soda pops and different type of healing items up here. These are highly worth your time to come up and just stock up on. I'm going to purchase one of each because there's a little girl right there with the pink hair that you can give her these drinks to, and she'll retrade. Oh my god, she'll give you TMs in exchange. So fresh water, she will give you TM 16, which is light screen. Yes. So it weakens the opponent's special attack move. So it's very nice. Give a soda pop, and I think she gives us TM 20, which is safeguard. Oh wow, I'm actually remembering these. Awesome. So, and then I think the last one, you can kind of see the trend that she's going with. She will give you TM 33, which is reflect, which will actually weaken power physical type moves. So those are very, very useful to come pick up while you're here. So I'm going to go ahead and buy and stock up some soda pops and stuff, and I will see you guys back on the ground level. Alrighty guys, I'm mainly just stocked up on some soda pops and everything. I think I got like 20 soda pops and like 10 fresh waters, because they heal like 60 HP and it's actually worth every cent that you pay compared to buying the super potions and stuff. What am I to do? Someone stole my Sylph Scope. Where'd he go? But anyway, but yeah, I bought it's worth it actually to purchase the soda pipes and stuff, because you will actually get more bang for your buck as opposed to buying super potions, which heal like 50, and then the soda pops heal 60, but they cost less. So anyway, and the next stop that we want to go over is to this one, if I'm not mistaken. This house on the bottom. Nope, wrong one. It's the one on the left. Because it's not a house, this is actually a cafe or a restaurant. And we want to talk to this gentleman over here. Go ahead, laugh, I'm flat out busted. No more slots for me, I'm going straight. Here, I won't be needing this anymore. And we received a coin case. This is a very useful key item because here in this town, it's actually known for having a casino, basically, or a game corner, because you will actually need that coin case to purchase the currency in order to play these games. So basically all the tokens and whatever. But if you come up to these clerks and stuff, they will talk to you about purchasing coins or fabulous prizes next door. We'll go over those prizes eventually because they involve Pokemon as well, so which is actually pretty crazy. But yeah, you can purchase 50 coins or 500 depending on how much you want to buy at the time. So I'm not going to personally because sometimes there's free coins laying around, or if you talk to some of the NPCs, they will offer you some coins. But the main thing that we want to do here is talk to this Rocket Grunt because I wonder why he's here. I'm guarding this poster. Go away or else. Pushy. Doesn't seem suspicious at all. So obviously we're gonna have to battle this grunt because what are they doing around this town? And there's not enough. This town ain't big enough for the two of us. Basically, is what I meant to say. God, fumbling over my words. It's fun. Yeah. So he's gonna have Eradicate. We've already fought a bunch of these already. So yeah. Do your speed lowering. I'm gonna just knock you out in one hit anyway. But be careful of that damage. Oh my god. Okay, good. Great. So yeah, exactly what I thought. So we're gonna go ahead and... Cool. I think you learned Will-O-Wisp here. Yes, great. So Will-O-Wisp is a really good move. I think I'm gonna be getting rid of Tail Whip because Roar might be useful in some situations. But Will-O-Wisp will burn your opponent, which is actually pretty good if you're wanting to lower their attack and whittle them down a bit. So that's going to be really useful. So yes, come on out, Amaterasu. Sorry, you're going to be seeing a little bit of switch training, but I'm going to try to level her up a little bit off screen just to get her a little bit caught up, but I won't go too crazy. See if she can actually do this because they're not that far leveled from each other. Might be a little slow, but with the burn it might help out. Thank god this Zubat is blind and missing all his attacks. So come on. It's a good thing that we're faster than the Zubat because it would flinch us if it hits us with that Astonish. Great. Oh crap. Just need one more hit. Either way, this next turn it's gonna faint due to the burn. Come on, Amaterasu. Show them why you're good. And that's why. Awesome. So great, we defeated the Rocket Grunt. Dang. The Team Rocket hideout might be discovered. I better tell boss. I mean, if you guys blatantly yell all that out to a kid, obviously they're gonna find it. But if you check this poster, hey, a switch behind the poster, let's push it. So obviously they were hiding something, and we're here at the Rocket Hideout. And I'm going to leave it on a cliffhanger because this is an entirely new dungeon and there's a lot to do here, so I want to save it for the next episode. So with that, I want to thank you all so much for watching, and in the next episode we're going to go ahead and find out what they're hiding here in the hideout. And I'll see you guys then.